I created Positive Prime for a couple of reasons. One, this is what I've noticed. Most people who lie down on a massage table or go to a spa or health retreat, most of them are dealing with issues that are of a financial nature or issues in their relationships. And very, very, very rarely are they going there because they have an issue with their health that isn't related to an issue with their finances or their relationships, right? Sometimes it's actually the relationship with themselves because they've been traumatized. So it's not necessarily just they've got problems in a romantic relationship or problems, siblings fighting or parents fighting with, it's not usually a family problem. It's usually something's causing one of us to fight with ourselves. We're at battle with ourselves. And what I was noticing because of that journey was that we are influenced by the environment that we exist in. There's a lot of really great science around this. Who here has heard of a movie called What the Bleep Do We Know, knows about Masaru Emoto and water crystals, and understands a little bit about quantum physics? Yes, no, yes, no. Yeah? Okay, great. All right. So when that movie first came out, I was the first distributor of that movie. I actually got the rights to distribute it. And so I sold it as an actual product. It was a DVD in one of those, cassette tape, and we literally sold, thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands to massage therapists and chiropractors and beauty therapists and remedial, it just was extraordinary how quickly that flooded the spa industry or the health and wellness industry. And I met Masaru Emoto and I did a very special workshop with him. And it was a long time ago. It's like 15 years ago. And so what Positive Prime does is you sit in front of it and it does two things in particular that make you a manifestation master. Masterful at manifestation in a really magical and majestic way. So what happens if you believe in Deepak Chopra's guidance around we manifest in the gap? When we are actually having a fleeting thought and it's in between, it's in the space between two thoughts, it's in the gap. Who has heard of Deepak Chopra or other people who might be parroting Deepak Chopra talk about manifesting in the gap? You may have heard of these other phrases like you need to be in non-attachment. You can't be attached to an outcome. If you're attached to an outcome, you're squeezing the potential out of it. Have you heard that? You have to be in surrendering and letting go. I can't see any real nods. Yeah? Okay, you're following. Yep. So what Positive Prime does is it allows you to upload photographs that are of your goals. Maybe you want to go and find images of people you want to work with, people that you want to meet one day, people that inspire you. You might want to upload photographs of your bucket list. And when you see those photographs that are personal to you, meaningful and significant to you, flash past you, flow quickly, you can't really grab onto it. And what's happening is that because you're in this state called a Positive Prime state, you're actually connected to your other than consciousness and you're planting seeds in your other than consciousness, and you will find that the circumstances, situation, and people that need to align for the resources to actually be reorganized for you to actually achieve what it is that you want to achieve will actually fall into place. And so a lot of people effort towards accomplishing something, and what they understand intellectually, but a lot of people don't apply it. And a lot of people don't even know how. How do you get so completely in the, I've decided that this is what I want. I'm going to be disciplined about doing my daily actions to get it. Oh, and by the way, I can't be attached to the outcome. It's like this dichotomy and this difficulty that we as human beings, we don't really cope with because we're rational, logical beings. That's how we've been conditioned. And so we think, yes, if I take all these steps, I'm going to reach my goal. But actually, if you're not in a state of surrender and letting go, the actual pieces of the puzzle that are required for you to be able to achieve that with grace and ease and speed, they can't possibly come into play unless you're in the gap when you're thinking about your goals. I know that all of you kind of know this because we've thought of someone and then voila, we bump into them or we hear from them or we pick up the phone and we connect with them. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Or you think of something and it was such a fleeting thought, but later it actually comes to be. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Yeah. With positive prime, you actually can command that gift. It's magic. I'm not joking. And you do it by viewing positive prime sessions at speed with all of your personal images that are uploaded. And I actually mentioned something really specific about being in a positively primed state. When you are in a positively primed state of being, you are at vibrational alignment to your highest and best good.